and welcome to the TheROCKATX online worship experience. You're getting ready to experience God on another level. Whatever you're seeking from God for your life is available for you as you praise, hear the word, and transform your situation. While you're worshiping with us, feel free to interact with our online ministers in the chat and share this broadcast with your friends and family so they can join you online. Also, make sure you subscribe and follow TheROCKATX on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram to stay connected to all The Rock is doing. Now, shake off the worries of the week and get ready to give God some praise. Service will begin soon.
Now, this could be mother or father, so I don't want the man of God to say, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Is the mother prompt, consistent, and appropriate? Now, notice three terms: prompt, consistent, and appropriate. So now, when it comes to you, the question is, even with your development, are you prompt? You meet the need? Are you consistent? You can be dependent upon. And are you appropriate? You're not over the top. Because some of us are prompt but inappropriate. Hold on, come here, baby, come here. Let me. Day 12. You picking them up at 12. You need a blankie? Day 12. That's inappropriate. Tell them, you cold? You know where the blankets are? Why are you looking at me whining about being cold? Fix it. I'm cold. You 12 years old. What is wrong with you? My mama said, you must want to be that way. Am I making sense? So now that means there's a prompt answer to problems, but there's a consistent answer to problem, and there's an appropriate answer to problem, right? So that means if the parent was prompt, consistent, and appropriate, then the child begins to feel secure and confident. Okay, I can do this. All right, I think I'm good. So now the secure child starts to explore. Can I go? I'm gonna look at this. Oh, look at this. They begin to trust. I know I'm good, and I know that you're gonna be there. Every now and then I'll glance back, and I'll see you there, but I'm not have to be like, Mama, look at me, Mama, look at me, Mama, look at me, Mama, look at me, Mama, look at me. I'm cooking, baby, go on. You see me in the room, daddy. What? Look. All right, that's nice. Go on somewhere now. Making sense. They begin to trust. Notice. So let me help you with this. So if you're not prompt, consistent, and appropriate, you will produce a non-trusting believer. If you don't say, this is who God is, God's like this all the time, son. I don't know why God would let me do this. You lost because you're not a good athlete. They're faster than you, and they're bigger than you. You want to get better than them? Work at it. Go work out, get faster, get bigger, improve your skills. It's not the ref's fault you lost. That's a very appropriate thing. I don't like the fact they always beat me. Get better. I'm like I said, you got to get better. You don't worry, little Billy. We won't take you. You won't play football anymore. Now you're gonna play lacrosse. And I'm saying, teach little Billy, little Susie, okay, you want to be better at that, then you got to work harder, or you have to acknowledge listen, he's 6'7", you 5'2". So you better be fast. So trust, playful, sociable, listen, uninhibited, caring, confident, motivated if they're secure. So you do this consistently and appropriately, then you produce secure people. When you don't do it, then you get two kinds of kids, an ambivalent person or an avoidant person. Ambivalent means this: the child's always crying. Ah! 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 You're like, what is wrong with you? Why are you screaming? They're anxious. They're anxious about separation. Oh, I'm sorry, woman of God. Let me tell you. Hey, what you doing? Hey. I was just thinking about you. Hey, what you doing? Girl, I ain't seen you since 10 o'clock this morning. Pick me up, please. Pick me up. Pick me up. But ambivalent means this, that they ask for you and then they resist contact. That means that because they say I can't trust you. I want you, but I can't trust you. I'm making sense. So that's the dating partner who disappears for 3 days and don't call you. And you're like, what is wrong with you? And then they reappear. Hey. And you're like, you ain't talking to me for 3 days. I've been calling you. What is up with you? I was just dealing with something. Just nothing? Yeah, I was just dealing with it. It's no big deal. Come on, let's go do something. Why are you tripping? I'm helping you. I'm helping you. See, you don't know the kind of soil you're dealing with. That's your problem. And you just keep watering poor roots. You keep pouring more of you into it. And you don't realize you got a root system problem. Man of God, that's why, listen, woman of God, why do you think you can't, it's like every 6 months you got to break up with them. You get tired of them. You know you get tired of them? Because you have this personality type. You in love with him, and then, oh yeah, Leroy, no, we're done. What happened? I told him to lose my number. What did he do? He just started getting on my nerves. I was like, I'm tired of you. I'm making sense. Or, listen, or you can slide over here, avoid it, indifferent to separation, whatever. And do you want to talk? No. What's wrong? So you don't understand, as an adult, listen, as an adult, this is who you are. And you and your partner start playing the avoidant pursue game. Where when things get tough, you walk away. And then they instinctively do what? Pursue. And you keep walking away, and then they pursue. How many times you been like, baby, hey, baby, what, baby? And you're like, what is wrong with you? And the issue is, now I'm gonna say this, what is wrong with you? Because you ain't picked up that they got bad dirt. It ain't the plant's fault no more. You got to say, wait a minute. What is wrong with me? Because I'm playing the game. Am I making sense? They keep getting the ball and running away from you. And you're like, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. and you don't realize, you're like, you ain't picked up on this yet? And the only time you get the ball when you catch them and you pry it out of their mouth. And then they wait for you to drop it again and they grab it and go running. Some of y'all say, wait a minute, are we talking about kids? or grown folk? So now, once again, this is why the fruit tree is unproductive. Because it's got a soil issue. Am I making sense? So now, I can't make it do what the environment is not conducive for. So you can't fix a person. Say it again, man of God. Say it again, woman of God. You can't fix a person. You can't act right enough because they're messed up from the root. So the owner said, what's wrong with this? And he says this, that the tree couldn't fix itself. The tree needed somebody from the outside to fix it. You can't dig up all your roots for yourself. You got to say, wait, I need somebody to come and dig up around here because my mind don't work right. You know, and all I know is what I do. I don't know why I do. Am I making sense? So this is just the idea of the concept of the root system. Can I share one more thing with you, and then I'll run out. So are y'all done? Are y'all done? Because we can stop and we can start again next week. Okay, all right. I just want to make sure because I can say this next week is less studying I got to do. No, I'm messing with being open and honest. So now, when you look at how you were raised, and this is interesting, because insecurely attached children that are insecurely attached, they are frequently more anxious. So the reason why many of us dealing with anxiety issues is because we weren't attached right. So you're taking medicine to deal with a soil issue. And you're medicating instead of mending. They have, listen, people who have attachment issues they have always this idea of impending doom. Things finna fall apart. Something ain't right. I'm just waiting for it. So that means this. So now, man of God, because you have this idea, because you want to attach right, you deal with your anxiety manifests in this high level of stress life you live. That you, a woman of God, where all you do is make things happen, but you make things happen to avoid you. You just drive. So you are a person who get things done. You got a project for everything except for you. So you're chronically, so the neck muscles are always tight. The back is always hurting. You're having frequent headaches. You have heart palpitations. You're always agitated. You're always fidgety. You can't sit still. Your mind is always racing. You can't stay asleep because you always got a problem in your mind. And then when somebody says, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I'm going to go fix this. Because the fixing it is a coping mechanism for mending yourself. So you can never be fruitful and you exchange duty for fruit. I got this done, I got this done, I got this done, I got this done, I got this done. But you avoid being fruitful. Because you are always doing, and you keep yourself in a constant state of stress. So you're going to the cardiologist, and they're trying to figure out what's wrong with you. And they say, well, mechanically there's nothing wrong, and physically there's nothing wrong. I think I got an autoimmune disease or something. And you're looking and you're searching, and you're trying to figure out, and you never understood that the issue is your soil. Heart palpitations, stomach problems, digestive problems, weight gain or weight loss. Weight gain, is, especially around the center area, is cortisol. It's just the stress. And your body was never meant to be in a constant state of stress. And so now you're taking medicines to slow your heart rate down. You're taking medicines to deal with your anxiety. You're taking medicines to sleep. You're doing all of these things. You got gadgets that you're twisting and rubbing and holding on to all the time. Why? You're not broken, but you're doing everything but mending the issue. And then, or you this other kind of personality where it's too little arousal. I'm just chilling. Everything all right? Everything straight? What's going on? Nothing much. I just like to chill. You just want to, yeah, I can sit there by myself and I'm good all day. Why are you smoking the weed? Chill. I'm saying, why are you smoking it? Listen, think about it. You broke, but you buying weed. That's dumb. But you buy it to medicate. You broke, but you buying alcohol. Listen, you going out to drink and broke? So notice, you're creating your own negative system. I'm stressed, so I need to go get me a couple of drinks. One drink turns into a drunken slobbering, messing up your life. Now you broke because you done spent $150 a night you didn't have to spend. Because you went and got a painkiller, and you followed up by this, then you followed up by that. I was at the airport the other day. This guy came, and it was so funny. He said, sit down. And I understand, because, I'm stressed when it comes to planes. The guy came, he told the bartender, I'll make this real easy for you. He said, listen, I need 4 shots of Patron with real quick. He said, 4 shots? He said, yeah, give me 4 shots, or you make it 2 doubles real quick. I said, give me a couple lines, everything else. I got to catch the plane in a couple of minutes. Doc, bam. But I'm like, 4 shots of Patron, a shot about this much. But that ticket came, and I was like, dang, that's a lot of stress you're dealing with for that little bit. But he was like, whatever it is worth it. So I'm saying the reason why you drink, because it's worth it. The reason why you buying the weed, because it's worth it. You're not thinking about carcinogens. You're not thinking about blackening up your lungs. You don't know that we all know you stink. You think the cologne covers up that smell? Nobody wants to ride in your car. That ain't your cousin that's been smoking in your car. We all know that. My cousin is smoking in my car. No, when you sit in your front seat, smoke pops up. Lips black, fingertips getting dark. But it's your cousin. Your liver messed up, crying out. Please help me get from the. I'm getting hard because he'll get all this drinking that they're doing. But you're doing it because of this. So you got to understand that you are either secure, avoidant, or ambivalent. And many of us, we fluctuate between avoidant and ambivalent, but you generally lean one way or the other. And so, and you think that I'm good, but you can never be fruitful. You can never have a real deep relationship because you are ambivalent. I'm just saying, I love you, but you don't talk to me. You just got to understand that's who you married. So this, yep. This is who we are. Deal with it. This is my soil. So the Bible tells us.
Thank you for worshiping with us today. If you're in need of prayer or someone to talk to, our online ministers are available for you right now in the chat. And we invite you to join us again for our extraordinary worship services every Sunday at 10:30 a.m., Sunday at 4 p.m., and Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. Central, where Dr. Moody teaches how to understand the Bible and you can get your biblical questions answered. We look forward to connecting with you and ask that you subscribe to The Rock ATX on YouTube and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay connected to all The Rock is doing. Also, you can connect with us through our website at TheROCKATX.org. Again, thank you for worshiping with us, and be blessed.